Just as I predicted, 9-2 Pirates in the Monday opener. Pirates and Cardinals. Turn your microphone on, would you?
I don't have my glasses. What's that say? Dome it? Oh, dominant. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes, dome it. They've reacquired Ryan Doman at the trade deadline. Actually, might not be a bad move with Michael McHenry on the DL.
Yeah.
That'll be coming up 3 p.m. trade deadline tomorrow. But the big news, of course, 1 game out of 5, 1 game out of 162, but a 4-run outburst without an out to start the game. That was a 80-yard touchdown pass on the first play from scrimmage from the Pirates yesterday.
Yeah, 10 pitches into the game. I don't want to say it's decided. Obviously, there's a lot of baseball left, and the Cardinals have a great lineup. But if there was any, and I didn't get the feeling there was, but if there was any nervousness, or if this was a bigger stage for the Pirates than they were used to, and the Cardinals were used to it, that was gone at that point, Ken. And then they just pretty much cruised after that. I got a little bit nervous when they had another opportunity in the second inning and didn't. I'm thinking, I hope that doesn't come back to haunt them. You know, if you could add on a little bit there, but a nice opening statement in a big series.
Was it more Jake Westbrook stinks, or give credit to Pedro Alvarez for taking him yard for his 27th home run of the year?
Jake Westbrook doesn't stink. For some reason, he can't pitch in this ballpark. I mean, what's he 0-6 lifetime there now? He's really struggled against the Pirates there. And the Pirates are catching him at the right time. Alan Craig's probably having his worst week or so of the entire season. He's not hitting at all. That's their first 4-game losing streak of the year. And one of their only 3-game losing streaks the Pirates contributed to. So for whatever reason, you know, when the Pirates play the Reds, it seems like the Reds get under their skin. When the Pirates play the Cardinals, it seems like the Pirates get under the Cardinals' skin a little bit. So we'll see if it continues. Doubleheaders are very rare these days. And right now, I'll take a split tonight.
They had to hit Jose Tabata leadoff, but he draws the leadoff walk. They've got some adversity here now in terms of the lineup. Presley's called up. He gets inserted.
Gets a hit. Big hit.
Right. So some good news there, but McHenry is on the DL, might be out for a little while. Tony Sanchez probably gets a start today, guy against the Cardinals, and I would assume in the nightcap against when Brandon Compton makes his spot start. But trade deadline's approaching. Travis Sawchik of the Trib reported that the Chicago White Sox are demanding, or did demand anyway, Jamison Tyone or Gregory Polanco for Alex Rios, and they were turned down for that. So.
Yep. I don't blame him.
How aggressive does Huntington need to be? Are you seeing success? They're 20 games over. They're a half games out of first.
Not so aggressive that he gets sold up the river for a couple of his, especially for a guy like Rios, whose MO is he plays when he wants to. You maybe insert him into a pennant race, and it's a little bit different. But I think there's enough baggage.
That's Tabata's MO too, though, isn't it?
I guess, but they already have him. They didn't go out and acquire him, So sometimes you have to put up with the cards that you're dealt, but you don't want to ask for more cards. I don't like that deal. As I've said, John and I differ on this. He thinks they should do anything they can to improve and try to win this year. I think you have to do that within reason. I think they've made tremendous strides in the last 3 years and are still trending upward. And I'd like to see them improve. I still think the Cardinals have a better team than they do, a better lineup or more balanced. But for right now, things are looking pretty good. Well,
it is still July, and I think we've been here the last couple of years with it, not quite in this spot where the team has been successful. But as Karen Price wrote today in the Trib, the Cardinals in 2011 went 23-9 in their last 32, overcame a 10.5 game deficit, won the wild card on the last day of the regular season, went on to win the World Series. So the Cardinals have been known to stay in the race, peak when it counts the most, which is August and September. The Pirates haven't been there yet. But, I mean, all you can go by is what you've got in front of you, and that knowledge is this team's one of the best teams in baseball right now.
Yeah, and the Pirates haven't been there yet, but this is a little bit different now than even in the 2011 season, Ken. A.J. Burnett, Francisco Liriano, Wandy Rodriguez has pitched in a World Series if he comes back. Russell Martin has had experience in postseason play. It's not like these, not with the Pirates, but this isn't a bunch of greenhorns that have never even, come close to playing in a playoff game. They do have, considerable amounts of talent at key positions, especially pitching, that have participated in pennant races and in postseason play.
And Liriano seems to be their stopper. I mean, he every time they need him, He's come up big for them again yesterday.
Yeah, and then, it's nice to pitch with that 4-0. I mean, the series could not have started any better. I was a little disappointed that the game wasn't sold out. Mike Barker tells
me you always want more.
Our PD that it's the best Monday crowd that the Pirates have ever had. But I don't know. If you don't sell this series out, when do you?
I have a feeling they'll do well. I think Bob Nutting will be pleased with the ticket sales based on some past years. But you're right.
Almost like to have a fifth game here instead of having two of them for the price of one today.
Well, maybe get a wild card rematch down the road. Boost some sales that way. Ken and Guy here on Trib Live.